Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to a very interesting review. I have here a beautiful Italian fountain pen. I bought it several months ago, but I've postponed its review because I wanted to enjoy this model, and of course I wanted to get as many information for you guys as possible about this wonderful, beautiful piece. First of all, this is an OMAS, and it's part of the Arte Italiana collection. Arte Italiana, let me tell you about Arte Italiana. Arte Italiana was a collection that celebrated old models from the 1930s. And I have in my collection a very nice model from the 1930s. It's from 1932, and you can see it's a wonderful OMAS Extra pen. And there are similarities between this model, which was launched in the middle of the 1990s, and the iconic models of the 1930s. Let me show you a little bit of their similarities. And of course you can see it has the same Greek motif band over here and the same particular clip which ends in this let's say wheel, which is very nice when you clip it on your shirt. You see the same conic endings right over here, and at the back the same ones. The difference between those two models is we have here a piston filler, so this is the piston rod, and of course this is a lever filler. And another big difference is the material used. Here is a beautiful celluloid on the model from 1932, and on this model we have a particular nice vermeil. What does it mean, vermeil? It means it's made out of solid silver, sterling silver. You see here 925, and it is gold plated. And why not? If I'm right over here, let me show you both of the nibs. This has an 18 karat gold nib, and I believe that the original from 1932 has a 14 karat nib. Let me show you both of the nibs. And why not, let me zoom out even more. So this is the beautiful nib of our modern OMAS 750 18 karat gold, and this is the OMAS nib from the 1930s. Let me place them right here, guys, to see them both. Very beautiful pens. Let me put this over here, sorry, and this over here. What I have here in my hands, guys, believe it or not, the prices are incredible. This is worth over 1,000 euros, and also this is valued between 1,200 US dollars and 1,750 US dollars on the used market. I was fortunate enough to get this one for only 10 euros, guys, believe it or not. But this model, as you probably know if you watched my channel, I had the opportunity to acquire this for a total of 1,020 leis, the equivalent of 205.32 euros or 218.20 US dollars. And the seller was kind enough to allow me to buy this in 2 equal installments of 510 leis, or the equivalent of 102.66 euros or 109.10 US dollars. When I bought this, I was intrigued by its classic looks. Of course, this ring, this Greek motif ring, and the fact that it is multifaceted. I was pretty certain I have a Paragon model, but let's say that this is not a Paragon model, but it is in fact a Milord model. and I will tell you how to distinguish between the two of the models. And also I saw this interesting engravings on the cap, and I saw the 925, and I said to myself, this is definitely a Vermeil version because it's gold plated. If it was a simple sterling silver, it was in silver, and it had also 925 sterling silver. But also this grabbed my attention. OMAS Italy, it is numbered 70 out of 100 pieces, and I thought to myself, well, this is a pretty rare model because it was limited to 100 pieces, but 100 pieces. But I was wrong, guys. And I'm very fortunate to be part of a Facebook group called Fountain Pens. It is based in US, but it has also a lot of European collectors. And Letizia Giacobini, which is an expert in Italian fountain pens, said that this pen is part of the line Le Preziose, which belongs to the Arte Italiana collection launched in the middle of the 1990s. The Arte Italiana collection comprised some faceted pens, like this pen that you see right here. It is 12 faceted one. But interesting, it had Paragon and Milord in various materials. We'll talk about the materials in a minute. This pen, I've measured it, and with this part here and this part here, it is approximately 136 millimeters long. So it means that this is a Milord fountain pen, a lady size fountain pen from that period. Of course, in 2005, the Paragon was redesigned, and it is much larger. And and I thought initially that this is a Paragon model, but no, it is a Milord variant. The Paragon variant has 14.2 centimeters, so it is a little difference between them. I said to you that Le Preziose was a line of faceted models manufactured in solid yellow gold, Vermeil, which is this one, solid white gold, and solid silver. Le Preziose means the precious ones, referring to the precious materials that those wonderful pens were made. And very interesting, also on the same Facebook group, I found out that this engraving that I saw here, 70 out of 100, it means something interesting, that this pen is part of the first 100 fountain pens released. In fact, this is the number 70 fountain pen, but it was not restricted, this line, to only 100 pieces. But the fact that this is numbered, it means that this certainly is the part of the first lot of 100 pens. So indeed, also there are similar models to this one that are no numbered. Let me show you the pen. I already said to you its dimensions, but let me compare it with Mont Blanc 146. So right here with Legrand Mont Blanc 146, we can see some similar sized pens. Let me see. The 146, the model 146, is a little bit longer, but they are two, let's say, fat pens. This one has an ink window. Unfortunately, you can't see it right now because it's filled with ink. And the interesting thing is that the OMAS doesn't have an ink window, so this, and they seem to both have number 6 gold nibs, 18 karat of the 146 and 18 karat of the OMAS. And let's look also at the feeder. Different types of feeders. This is similar to the one from the 1930s, and I'm not so sure if it's ebonite or plastic. This is surely plastic on the Mont Blanc. So I've shown you both of the models. Let me put back the Mont Blanc Meisterstück 146 Legrand over here. And now let me show you our beautiful, beautiful pen. I've already told you it has 12 faceted parts, which makes it a Paragon or a Milord, but due to the low size it is a Milord pen. So finally I can say it, I have here an OMAS, the Arte Italiana Milord Vermeil fountain pen. It is the number 70, so out of the first 100 pens, this is number 70, and I'm quite honored to have it in my collection. I bought it secondhand, and you can see some wear and tears on the body, and I hope I will zoom on it to show you. Yes, now I think I can show you. Yes, so this Vermeil gold plating has faded away in some parts, particularly here on the turning knob. You can see it's the gold plating has faded away. Also some signs of oxidation right over here, and also a little bit at the end of the clip. So I hope that you can see this. Of course, I believe that this is the problem only on the Vermeil pens, because the solid gold ones, I think that then don't develop this oxidation in time. So I've shown you the beautiful, beautiful gold motif band over here at the end of the cap. Also, the clip is rather interesting, and I will show you. It has a little spring to it. It has this little wheel, but it doesn't rotate as well as I would like it to be. Of course, it has some interesting engravings, and one is over here on the body. We have 9 to 5, and that little engraving besides it, I believe it's the gold engraving or the gold plating. And also on the cap it has a 9 to 5 and the same a star 144, and I don't know what it says, but I think it refers to the gold plating. Here OMAS Italy and 0.70 out of 100. Some wear and tears on it, but no problems. The cap unscrews like this, and it reveals another Greek band, very well preserved here, because it had no contact with let's say hands. Look at it. So it is a difference between them, but the most wonderful thing is this two colored gold nib, and we have 750. That means we have an 18 karat gold nib. Interestingly enough, they engraved also the size of the nib. We have here an M nib, and on the back we have, I believe, an ebonite feeder. It looks like that from the 1930s, and let me show the ebonite feeder from the 1930s for you to see that it's almost identical. Maybe different materials, maybe this is not ebonite but plastic, I'm not so sure, guys. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. So definitely a nice piece. As a curiosity, guys, because I've just put this cap on the 1930s one, let me see if it's compatible with this one. It's a sacrilege, I know, but no. On the modern one is slightly, it has a bigger diameter. Okay, let me put back this one, and now let's return to our pen. So basically I will leave its dimensions on the screen, guys, and I will do also a writing sample with it. I wanted just to dip the pen in ink, but I think I will use the piston filler. We'll see if it's functional. And after that, I think I will give it a nice cleaning with water. So for the sample, I will use this Parker Quick ink. And let me put this here. And I will also change the angle of the camera, guys. Let me see. Okay, guys, I have here my notepad. This is the old one and this is the new one. So let me put this here. I will open it like this and let me zoom a little bit out. Yes, I want you to see how I fill it with ink. So first of all, I will rotate this like this. And now I will insert it in this ink. I hope it will draw enough ink because it's right at the end of its capacity. Okay. And I've made a little mess on it. So I have here my tissue. I will clean it up. As you can see, some ink has remained over here on the body. Okay, and the excess of the ink from the grip section like this. I will leave the ink bottle in case it hasn't filled properly. Okay, so by the way, you can post this pen if you want, but it's quite heavy, so I will use it unposted. What do we have here, guys? Okay, let me zoom a little bit. Yes, for you to see better. I have an OMAS Arte Italiana. The model is Milord, and I told you that because of its size. And it's the Vermeil version of it. Also, it was available as a Milord in yellow gold, in white gold, and also in silver, sterling silver 925. So Vermeil, what does it mean, Vermeil? It's made out of sterling silver 925 and it's gold plated. This collection, Arte Italiana, was launched in the middle of the 1990s. And this particular one is fitted with a 18 karat gold nib. The size of the nib is this is a piston filler, so a piston filler. And now let's test this beautiful nib. I will test it to see if we have a flexible nib. So you can see no flex to this model nib, no flex. It seems to be quite a juicy nib, and I will show it to you. So very nice and juicy. And let me see if we have some line variants. So right over here, no pressure. And now I'm starting to apply pressure. So you can see no visible line variance on this wonderful 18 karat gold nib. Okay, being a juicy nib, it should do the signatures quite well. So right over here, very nice signature pen. I'm quite curious to see if we can reverse write with it. So let me see, reverse writing, and it is a possibility. I must tell you that it scratches a little bit. So if in reverse writing it writes like an F, In normal it writes like an M, and for medium. A very smooth writer in its initial position, but in reverse writing it is a little bit scratchy, like I told you. Okay, now let me zoom a little bit out and I will tell you about the fox. So okay, let's zoom in, guys, and I will try to focus on the nib. Come on, yes. So come on, focus. Sorry about this, guys. I want to show you in real time. Yes, the quick brown fox jumps over, okay, the lazy dog. So a very nice writer. It's a smooth writer and very good companion. It's like a jewelry, guys. I don't know if I will use it constantly because it's like a jewelry piece. I will try to see if some jeweler can restore the wonderful plating, because you can see it's not too bad looking, but it has some signs, and I will ask them if they could put back a layer of gold. I'm not so sure how this Vermeil technique works. So this was the review of a wonderful grail pen I have in my collection. I hope for many other OMAS fountain pens, and I certainly will look out for an OMAS Paragon, which is a little bit bigger than this one, and probably I will find a bigger one if it's manufactured after 2005. So this was the review of the OMAS Arte Italiana MILORD Vermeil version. I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to wish you to have a nice day, my dear friends, wherever you are. I hope you've enjoyed the review of this Italian jewelry. I hope you can find a beautiful piece just like this on the wild market. And what can I say? I will see you in the next episode. Till then, bye bye, and God bless you all, my dear friends.